Very important ally for the midwife because of the astringency, but also because it is hemostatic, blood static stop. So witch hazel stops bleeding. There are two herbs. They're the primary herbs used by midwives to stop postpartum hemorrhage, which kills women. A lot of women. It's not an insignificant thing. And those two herbs are shepherd's purse and witch hazel. Shepherd's purse causes the uterus to contract and shut down. So you only want to use shepherd's purse if you're getting a bleed after the placenta's out. If the placenta is still in there, you use witch hazel because it's going to stop the bleeding and astringe without clamping down on the cervix like the shepherd's purse does. Both important tinctures to have. The shepherd's purse is made with the whole flowering and seeding top of the plant. The witch hazel tincture can be made of any part of the witch hazel. Like with the slippery elm, what is often done is a large branch, or in the case of the witch hazel, usually a member of the group is cut out, and the bark is taken from that. Right? As we can see, if we take a single witch hazel tree out of a group of 5 or 6, you're going to make enough witch hazel tincture for the rest of your life. You're going to have a huge amount of bark off of that. And again, it's truly the inner bark that we're using, but this never gets to have a barky bark, right? Like an oak bark or a maple. This doesn't really get that, right? It's more just like a little paint over the inner bark. So again, it's called bark, and we use the whole thing. We don't bother scraping the barky part off of the inner bark. It's just all used right together. There is probably no better remedy for somebody dealing with hemorrhoids than witch hazel. Right? And you can buy little witch hazel towelettes at the pharmacy, right? For just that reason, to use as a wipe instead of toilet paper, to use as a panty liner if it's really bothering you, or you can just make your own with little witch hazel next to the toilet and some little piece of tissue or cloth that you want to use. If they're really bleeding and really giving you pain, then make a witch hazel infusion with 2 ounces, 60 grams of witch hazel for your quart liter of water. Let that steep overnight, and then strain it and pour it into a tub you can sit in. If it's a warm day, hey, sitting it in room temperature is going to be fine. If it's a cold day, heat it up. You can sit in it warm, that's acceptable. And that astringency will literally suck those hemorrhoids right up, hemostatic, stop the bleeding, and it stops the pain as well. So a really superb remedy for that specific